don't worry about that.
You won't see a picture until you're live.
Okay. So I'll hit start stream.
Yep. And I'm monitoring as well, so I'll let you know as soon as I see a picture.
So is that when I'll actually see the picture when I hit start stream?
Yeah. So you're looking at the YouTube link right now, aren't you?
Yeah. So where I'll create, so I create live, then I hit start camera, then I hit start stream. I just got a nut. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you can hear the sound. Yep. We're awake. Love your work, brother. Thank you. See you, mate.
Yeah, that'll be keep in mind. Hopefully it won't pick it up like double up.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Jones Park in Cairns for live rugby union action today, brought to you by Triple O Sport. We have the Cairns Wanderers hosting the Port Douglas Reef Raiders here. Fantastic local A-grade game of rugby union coming up. This is Spiller here from Triple O Sport, bringing you live and free action. Thank you to FNQ Rugby for this opportunity, live stream. And we also like to acknowledge their major sponsor of the competition, Rainforestation Nature Park. We're minutes away from kickoff. Cairns Wanderers taking on the Port Douglas Reef Raiders here in this live F&Q rugby action. Cairns Wanderers number 1, Charlie Garrett, 2, Shane O'Hire, 3, Craig Simpson, 4, Ben Tilliard, 5, Mark Boissenar, 6, Jorale Hodge, captain, 7, Benny Power, 8, Nick Fennemar, 9, Jacob McAnally, 10, David Louis, 11, Joey Gilmartin, 12, Trey Hodge, 13, Viniani Maru, and 14, Nick Hannum. 15 is Joel Williams. They are coached by Trey Hodge. Port Douglas Reef Raiders, captained by Stephen Sim, number 1. 2, Geronimo Lepresti. 3, Shane Fleming. 4, Jack Breen. 5, Lucas Main Bressan. 6, Georgie McMahon. 7, Richard Johnson. 8, Mafredi Ragalia. 9, Sammy Burns. 10, Lysandre Andretti. 11, Henry Davis. 12, Eon Farrell. 13, Cole Watson. 14, Jarvis Kessler. And 15, Derek Letcher. Cairns Wanderers will kick off. We are going north to south here, Jones Park. F&Q live. Live local F&Q rugby action coming to you from Jones Park at Man Street in Cairns. Cairns Wanderers hosting today. Big shout out to Peter McKinnon, the chairman, for this opportunity, along with Sean Johnson from F&Q Rugby. Really appreciate your support, guys, and the opportunity for this great competition. The Rainforestation Nature Park is the proud sponsor of the first grade competition here. Reef Raiders have possession at scrum. Jake McAnally, very strong in defence there on his opposite 9. They're just inside the Wanderers half, the Reef Raiders, coming down this left edge. Big strong defence there from Benny Power from the Wanderers. Driving the Raiders back. Sammy Burns will clear from the maul. Goes to Geronimo Lopresti there. Comes out the back to the number 8, Mafredi Ragalia. Burns. Goes to Jack Breen for the Raiders. Just over the halfway line here. Port Douglas in possession. Looking to get a bit of a clearance here. Burns holding it up. Goes for midfield high bomb. Jolly Williams at the back there. Comes off the side of his left foot. All Raiders come through. It's been a clash. Port Douglas Reef Raiders back in the attack here. Right in the centre field. 45 metres off their own line. They're just going down the right channel. Sammy Burns, the fly half, organising his troops. Once again, Cairns Wanderers defence very strong. They're on the edge. Burns gets a clear and kick away. Goes down to the left there. Joey Gilmartin gets rid of it. Very physical start to this game at the moment. Reef Raiders will have the line out throw in here. Local live FNQ Rugby Union action, the Rainforest Ocean Nature Park competition, major sponsor. Raiders on the attack now, Port Douglas. 25 metres out from their try line. Wanderers will regain possession here. They'll look for touch. They'll look for some good field position. They'll get the line out throw about 8 metres short of the halfway line here. Show no higher. Wanderers be looking to plough through the middle here and get some field position. Very strong, very physical, their forward pack. Here they go now, straight through the middle of the field. Like we spoke about it. Big Nick Fanamar there, very strong in the middle. David Louis, little show and go. He's brought down just short of the halfway line on the right edge here. McAnally out the back to Mardu. Very strong Vinani. Wanderers in possession just on the halfway line. And pick up a penalty there. Now look to capitalise on some good field position here. Very positive talk out there amongst the boys on the field. Big Mark Boysoner rallying the troops. They do not find touch from the penalty. Port Douglas Reef Raiders clearing it back. Straight down the middle. Boysoner, Big Mark. He takes and he goes straight down the right channel here. They pull down 30 metres out now, the Wanderers. They're on the attack. McAnally. Oh, an intercept there taken by the Reef Raiders. Thrown back on the inside. Wanderers kick ahead. Looks look like there's been a penalised for a high shot there. We do have the new rule now, above the chest. Port Douglas Reef Raiders will retain possession. Look like there's been a penalised for a high shot there. We do have the new rule now, above the chest. Port Douglas Reef Raiders retain possession here on the 22. They win the line out. They go at the back to Burns. Oh, beautiful pick up off his toes there for Freddie Ragalia. Pushing through the middle here. Jack Breen for the Raiders. Port Douglas on the attack. 18 metres out now, trying to go through the middle of the Wanderers. Come out to the left edge. Lysandre Ardretti there on the attack for Port Douglas. Oh, good hands there. The number 2 flicks it out the back. Geronimo Lepresti. The ball goes out Ardretti there on the attack for Port Douglas. Oh, good hands there. The number 2 flicks it out the back. Geronimo Lepresti. He's been given a yellow card. I say it'd be for the high contact. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers. We'll get the line out throw in here on the 22. Port Douglas Reef Raiders come up with possession there through the number 2, Geronimo Lepresti, who's lost the ball in some solid defence. Wanderers go on the attack here. They push down the left edge. Spreading the wide, clear. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers now. They have regained possession. McAnally to Hodge. Looks to go through the middle. Port Douglas very strong in defence through the middle. They're up to the challenge. Wanderers. McAnally shows and goes himself. Burrows in behind the ruck. Smart play there by the half. They haven't found touch there, the Wanderers. Port Douglas Reef Raiders clear and kick themselves. Wanderers will get, yes, they have found touch, sorry. Live local action FNQ Rugby. Big shout out to all our overseas viewers over in the UK. Thank you for supporting the Cairns Wanderers. Good to see some families let their siblings come over and be part of this great competition in beautiful far North Queensland. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate your support. Shout out to Jake McAnally's family. I know they enjoyed the live stream coverage. Thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Cairns Wanderers once again pick up the penalty here. It is within kicking range for David Louis. No, they're going to go for touch. They're going to stay on the attack. Wanderers on the attack here. Currently in possession. Attacking the Port Douglas line. Goes to Ben Power. Some good refereeing there. Looking for a quick tap here. Big number 8. Nick Fenimar. McAnally at the back of the scrum. They go short. Wanderers only about a couple metres off the line here. Go out the back. Trey Hodge shows and goes to skip. They go short. Coach, sorry, Jarrell's captain. Wanderers only about a couple metres off the line here. Scores. Go underneath the back. Post. The kick to come. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers get an early try to their coach in Trey Hodge. Hello, Sir Williams. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you very much for your support. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers lead the Port Douglas Reef Raiders 7 points to 0 after 14 minutes of play. Port Douglas back on the attack, coming through the middle here in possession now. Little kick over the top. Oh, just can't quite hold it there. Number 10, Alessandro Andretti. It's a real battle at the moment through the middle of the park out there between the Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers and Port Douglas Reef Raiders. Jake McAnally will feed the scrum here. Just forward of the 22, Wanderers in possession. They come down the short side on the right edge. The pass goes to the ground. Unfortunately, goes over the touchline. So Port Douglas Reef Raiders looking for a quick line out here to get possession back. Opportunity missed there for the Wanderers. Just ball going on the ground. Breakdown in communication. They win the line out, goes to Burns. Scrum half. He's put it down now. Wanderers have picked up possession. They quickly spread it down to the left. Goes to Hodge. Big Vinyani Madu there. Grace Sulavali. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your kind words. Yes, David's playing quite well as usual. Appreciate your support for Triple S. Thank you very much. Wanderers now. Port Douglas Reef Raiders back in possession here. They just crossed the 22. It's showing a go there from the number 10 and Lysandria Andretti. It's 8 metres out. They come down. Fullback goes to their winger with some solid defence there from the Wanderers. Number 11, Harry Davis, is taken over the sideline about 3 metres short of the try line. Very parochial crowd here for the Cairns Wanderers. Proudly sponsored by 40 Winks. Hope you're enjoying the Gold Coast, Grace. Hope it's beautiful sunny weather for you down there and you're on the beach with your beautiful family. 18 minutes down, Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers leading 7 points to 0 here against the Port Douglas Reef Raiders. Big shout out to everyone up in Port Douglas. Hope you're enjoying the carnival out there. Thanks for tuning in. McAnally goes out the back. Clearing kick there from Williams. Picks up number 11, Harry Davis here for Port Douglas. Skips across, looking for some space. Met by some solid defence by the Wanderers on the 22. Very physical, the Wanderers, looking for an error here. Kick comes in from the fullback from Letcher. Wanderers back there to clean it up. Will force a dropout, I believe. So the Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers scrambling really well in defence. Talking to Coach Trey Hodge before the game. He's very happy with how the boys have been training. Said they have worked a lot as a group in their defensive system. Port Douglas back on the attack. Jarvis Kessler slips there, loses his footing. Ball hits the ground. Still in possession, Port Douglas. Comes out the back now. Big number 7 and Richard Johnson. Burns. Goes to Lysandra Ardretti. Looks dangerous with the ball in hand. David Louis gets possession for the Wanderers. McAnally clears. Derek Letcher takes it cleanly. Puts a midfield bomb himself. Chases hard. David Louis comes through. Bounces off his chest. Raiders pick it up. Now they've knocked it on. They'll go back to the first knock on there. Midfield bomb himself. Chases hard. David Louis comes through. Bounces off his chest. Raiders pick it up. Now they've knocked it on. They'll go back to the first knock on. Port Douglas Reef Raiders back on the attack on the 40-metre line. Goes out the back. Jack Tangen, how are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your support. Once again, thank you to all the viewers. Thanks for all the kind messages. Live, local FNQ Rugby Union, brought to you live by Triple S Sport. Rainforest Station Nation Park competition, the proud sponsor of the A grade. Shout out to Sean Johnson, FNQ Rugby President, for this opportunity. Sean, thank you very much. Seven points to nil. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers lead the Port Douglas Reef Raiders. Port Douglas Reef Raiders pick up a penalty here on the halfway line. 7 points to nil. Port Douglas Reef Raiders here with the line out throwing on the 22. Nice win once again. Goes out the back to Sam Burns. Oh, picked up big Jack Breen there, but unfortunately he's coughed it up. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers back in possession here. Coming straight down the middle of the field. 40 metres out off their own line. David Louis goes short. Oh, beautiful ball there on the outside. Nice little kick there from Joey Gilmartin. Comes down the right, he's chasing hard. Let's her at the back for the Port Douglas team. as the rain comes in here. Very windy and rainy up here in the tower for the live stream. Apologise for no commentary at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. We're just putting some things in place so the equipment don't get wet here. Port Douglas Reef Raiders still on the attack here. 27 minutes gone down in this first half. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers lead 7 points to nil. The Far North Queensland weather conditions can be challenging at times. Once again, a big shout out to all our overseas viewers. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate the support. Thank you very much. There are a couple of dots on the camera lens. Port Douglas Reef Raiders have scored against the Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers here. They're on the board. 7 points to 5 now with the kick to come. 30 minutes down. Thank you to Omni Titan Productions for the replays. Powerful try there from the Port Douglas Raiders. Sam Burns will be looking to convert the try here. Very physical game out here. It's a real battle of nutrition through the forwards. Sam Burns has been one of the best for the Port Douglas Reef Raiders, the scrum half. It's right on the 22, 10 metres in here. Strikes it well into the wind, but it sits up. Conversion unsuccessful. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers 7, Port Douglas Reef Raiders 5. Port Douglas back in possession now through Georgia McMahon there. Coming down this left edge, met by some big defence there. Joey Goon Martin, he's been strong for Wanderers here on the right wing. They cough up possession there, Port Douglas. Joey Goon Martin, he's been strong for Wanderers here on the right wing. Port Douglas, so Wanderers will get possession back here. They'll throw in from the line out. No, it's going to be a scrum, sorry. 30 metres out, 10 metres in. Jake McAnally will feed the scrum here. 30 metres out, 10 metres in. Big push here from the Wanderers. They pick up the scrum penalty. They'll look to continue on attack here. About 6 minutes out from half time. They lead 7 points to 5. David Louis will find touch. About 18 metres out. Wanderers go on attack. They get the win from the line out. Once again, a big push. Big strong maul here. Sponsors Day here today at Jones Park for the Cairns Wanderers. And they're out in force with a nice crowd as well. Ben Power not taking exception there as well for the Wanderers. Get another penalty here, about 15 metres out down the right channel. Louis will find touch. 8 metres out. 5 minutes before half time here, crucial part of the game. They'll be looking for points and momentum going into the break. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers on the attack. They get a good win in the line out. They're strong. The boys in green, here they come, the green machine. McAnally out the back. Goes to big Trey Hodge. Carries it through the middle once again. They've coughed up possession. Port Douglas defence up to the task. Very well defended. Some very strong defence here from the Port Douglas Reef Raiders. They get a reprieve with a penalty, defending that line very, very well. Half-time break. So at half-time, we go into the break. Cairns 40, Wink Wanderers 7. Port Douglas Reef Raiders 5. Once again, thanks for tuning in. This is live FNQ rugby action. Rainforest Station Nature Park Cup. Thank you for your generous contribution and major sponsor. We'll also be covering the women's game on a new link, the next game between the Cairns Wanderers and Southside Crusaders. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. The second half about to get underway. FNQ Rugby live action. Rainforest Station Nature Park Cup here. The major sponsor of the A-grade competition. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers leading Port Douglas Reef Raiders 7 points to 5. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Really appreciate this. A new upgraded system here from Triple S Sport. So I apologise if with the commentary at the moment. We're just avoiding some weather here and getting things together. I'm hoping to bring you live rugby union action throughout the season. Really appreciate you guys' support, sticking with us. Thank you to Sean Johnson, also the chairman from FNQ Rugby. Big shout out to Peter McKinnon, the chairman from Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers, been very, very supportive. Second half about to get underway here. Rainforest Station Nature Park Cup. Port Douglas Reef Raiders running north to south now. They will kick off here. We're back underway in the second half. Referee blows time on. Very windy up here on the tower where we're bringing the live stream from. Batting a little bit of drizzle and wind. We also have live coverage of the women's game coming up next, sponsored by LJ Hooker Edge Hill. That'll be on a separate link, ladies and gentlemen. They're taking on the Southside Crusaders. Jack McAnally feeds a scrum here for the Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers. Comes out the back, goes to David Louis. Turns Big Madu back on the inside. Nick Funema, very, very strong. He's the forward leader here from the Cairns Wanderers. McAnally now goes out the back. Beautiful cutout ball there. Picked up Jolie Gilmartin, who's now gone the fullback. Unfortunately, we lost Jolie Williams in the first 5 minutes of play to a shoulder injury, I believe. We wish the young man a healthy recovery. One of the overseas players for Cairns Wanderers. Big shout out to Allison and his family over in the UK. Thanks for tuning in, guys. So the Wanderers back on the attack here, right on the 22 now. Looking for early points in the second half. Oh, it's been stolen by the Reef Raiders there. Scooting away, number 2 there, and Geronimo Lepresti gets the steal for the Raiders. They come down this right edge. Unfortunately, the winger has put his foot in the touch there. In Harry Davis, he's been very active for Port Douglas. The Hodge boys steering the ship out there for the Wanderers. Jarrell, the captain, the number 6. Trey, the coach, wearing number 12 today. Fanamar goes through the middle. Big Nick, tough, strong player. Takes some pulling down. Wanderers back on the attack now. Goes to Hodge, the skipper. Burrows down the right edge. Looking to link up with his brother. McAnally comes back towards the middle. Big Bisonar. McAnally goes Fanamar. Joey Gilmartin. It's limping in the back play there. They're on attack here. Finds touch. They'll get the throw in here from the line out. Port Douglas. Geronimo Lepresti organising his troops there. Port Douglas Well, Wanderers nearly got a steal there, but Port Douglas have retrieved it from the line out. On the 22 at the moment. Sam Burns. Let's go out the back. Port Douglas taking Wanderers on through the middle at the moment. They look for a clearing kick from the fly half there. And Lissandro Andretti goes to Gil Martin here. Steps, avoids one, burrows his way through now. It's on the 40-metre line. Goes through McAnally's legs. Mark Bisonard, the big number 5. He clears it. But some good defence there from the Port Douglas boys. We'll see them get the line out, throw in. Just short of the halfway line here. 7 points to 5. It's a real battle here at the moment. Jones Park. Field's a little bit slippery underfoot out there. We've had a lot of inconsistent weather, you could say. Port Douglas with the win now. They go through the middle. Breen. Oh, big defence there. Jorel Hodge, he muscles up. Once again, Port Douglas look to clear it to midfield bomb. Fly half gets a touch in it, and Lissandro Andretti might be penalised for offside, I'd say. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers will regain possession. David Louis finds touch on the 40-metre line. Oh, Paul Douglas cleaned it up out the back there. Looked like the little number 2 in Geronimo Lepresti, but he's unfortunately knocked it on. So Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers will get possession here from the scrum, 40 metres out. 7 points to 5 in the second half. Here they lead. Good to see Semi Power down there for the Wanderers, offering his advice and running the water. Look, fit and healthy he is, fine young man. It's always good to catch up with him. David Louis on the attack, turns big. Viniani Manu, the big Fijian centre, powerful. And let's hope to get to see him in open space later on. David Louis always scheming at his best there for Cairns Wanderers, linking up with his scrum half and Jake McAnally. Goes to Trey Hodge, the coach, calling the shots out there, steps out of one, burrows his way through the middle. Port Douglas Reef Raiders in possession here. Get another penalty, 30 metres out. 10 metres in from the left edge. Looking for some good field position here. Burns will find touch about 10 metres out. Wanderers are defending the try line now. Big opportunity here for Port Douglas. Sponsors Day today here, hosted by Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers. Port Douglas get the win from the line out. Now they go back on the attack. Looking to go through the middle of the Wanderers. Big defence there from the Wanderers boys. Look like Jorel Hodge once again. Always solid and physical in the middle. Port Douglas 10 metres out. Trying to go through the middle of the maul. Burns goes to the fly half. Uses a bit of footwork. Beautiful work there from the number 10 and Lysandre Andretti. Nearly breaks through, but the Wanderers defence up to the task here. Trying to burrow, they force their way through the middle there. Port Douglas. Wanderers defence equal to Tarks. Peel away from the maul, they go down the short edge. No, come back towards the middle. Looking for a bit of momentum here. Wanderers defence still up the text. Fly half. Goes out the back. It's picked up by the number 12 there in Ian Farrell. Oh, yellow card has been dished out here. He's been given a yellow card. One of the Port Douglas guys. Referee's not impressed, I'd say. No. Sorry, is Big Madhu there from Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers has been given a yellow card there. Vinani Madhu. They'll take a shot, a penalty goal here. Port and kick could edge them just in 1 point in front at the moment. Port Douglas convert the penalty conversion. Port Douglas Reef Raiders 8, Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers 7. Clearing kick there from Port Douglas. just over the halfway line. Nick Hannum now playing fullback for the Cairns Footy Week Wanderers. Great return of the footy there. McAnally links up with Bosner. Goes out the back here now. Wanderers on the attack. Been penalised. Port Douglas defence very strong. Withholding the raid there from the boys in green. They find touch just short of the halfway line. Geronimo Lepresti, the throw in here and the line out. They've only elected for a 5-man line out here. Port Douglas goes out to Burns. Linking up with his number 8, Emma Freddie Ragalia. Port Douglas on the attack down their left edge. They've opened them up. Cole Watson picks it up there. Still play on. Port Douglas's ball. Looking to burrow through the middle here. Wanderers defence getting exposed a little bit. Coming down the left edge through the short side. Plundering away. Looking for an opportunity. Lepresti, the number 2. Burns turning one back inside him. Player down, back play there for Wanderers. He's back to his feet. Wanderers defending here about 10 yards off their own try line. Port Douglas go down the left edge looking for an opportunity. He's pulled down only metres out. Little raid here from the Reef Raiders. Looks like there's been a lost ball. The Wanderers defence holds strong. Once again, Port Douglas they got some momentum at the moment here. Lots of field possession, ball in hand. Clearing kick there from the Wanderers boys. We'll come back for a scrum. I believe it'll be Port Douglas feed. About 10 metres out from the try line. 10 metres to the left of the uprights. Eight points to 7. The halfway point about 20 minutes to go in the second half here. Rainforest Station Nature Park Cup. Proud sponsor of the first grade competition for FNQ Rugby. Live local FNQ rugby brought to you by Triple S Sport. We're all about promoting and supporting local sport throughout far north Queensland. Wanderers with the line out throw in here. 8 metres off their own line. They'll be looking to get some possession. A big clearing kick. Need to get down the other end of the field. 8 points to 7, they trail now. Port Douglas had a lot of momentum, a lot of field position in the second half. Good win out there from the Wanderers. They pick up a much needed penalty there, the Wanderers. They'll look for a big clearing kick here, Dave Louis. Nice clearing kick there. Finds touch just short of the 40-metre line. So they're starting to see a little bit of field position now. The big number 13, Vunanani Maru, about to come back on the field. The big Fijian after getting a yellow card. Once again, they cough up possession. Missed opportunity there for the Green Machine. Port Douglas Reef Raiders lead 8 points to 7. Big shout out to EJ Ware. Thanks for tuning in, Bulla. Hope you're well. Port Douglas back on the attack. They're 30 metres out of the try line from Wanderers, who are defending it at the moment. Looking for a passage down this left edge now. Burns. McMahon there for Port Douglas. Solid defence there from Trey Hodge, muscling up once again, very physical. Jarrell Hodge, the younger brother, very physical. Certainly has a presence out in the middle of the field. Oh, quick tap there from the number 10 in Lysandre Ardretti. Looking to plough his way through the middle himself. Burns out the back. Here come Port Douglas now, looking for a bit of a momentum change. Then this right edge. Looking for a few strings of plays put together. Goes to Lucas Main Brissan. Defence equal to the task there from Wanderers. Number 8. Freddie Ragalia. Referee going to his pocket here. Might be putting out another yellow card, I believe. Yep, it is. Big guy from the Wanderers. Got another yellow card. They may have another shot at goal here. Yep, Sam Burns points towards the post there. He'll look to add another 3 points here. Burnley conversion unsuccessful there. Just waved to the left of the uprights. So the score remains Port Douglas Reef Raiders 8, Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers 7. 15 minutes remaining in this game. Heavy underfoot out there, quite soggy. Go down through the left edge now. Geronimo Lepresti has been very strong for Port Douglas today. Here they go once again, getting a bit of momentum. Stringing a few passages of play together. Port Douglas tacking the line. They're only 9 metres out now. Wanderers defendingly, gallantly. Port Douglas go down the short side. Geronimo Lepresti probing once again the number 2. He's been very, very solid. Brought down 5 metres out now. Wanderers still hanging in there. Trying to burrow their way through the middle here. Port Douglas being very patient, probing. Goes to number 10. He can't hang on to it. It's been kicked ahead here. Cairns Wanderers on the attack. It's been cleaned up at the back there from Derek Letcher from Port Douglas. Throws it back in. Once again, it's been towed up there from Cairns Wanderers. Entertaining play of rugby. Port Douglas put it on the toe. Put it on the toe. And they find touch on the halfway line. Motions are riding high here along the players and the benches. Very parochial. F&Q Rugby live action. This is the Rainforest Station Nature Park Cup. The major sponsor of the first grade competition for F&Q Rugby. Time out for an injury in back play. One of the Port Douglas guys is getting attention. Cairns Wanderers with the throw in on the line out right on the halfway line here. Looking for some field position now, looking for an opportunity to get points again. Comes out the back from Trey Hodge. Goes to the big number 8, Nick Fatima, straight through the middle. The leader of the forward pack. Comes out the back. Goes to dry rail, Hodge, skipper. Just on the left flank here. Boysonar. He's been very good for the Green Machine today. Be a penalty there, hands in the ruck. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers. They may take a shot at goal here. Well, they may find thing. I think they'll take a shot at goal here. They'll look to edge themselves way in front. Only 11 minutes remain in this second half of this game. David Louis will step up to the mark. Very accomplished kicker. Big kick here for the Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers. Can they get back in front on the scoreboard? This is Triple S Sport bringing you live local FNQ rugby action. Big thank you to Omni Titan Productions as well, my platform provider. Huge kick here for Dave Louis now. Can he take them to a 10 points to 8 lead? 10 minutes remaining. Penalty, 30 metres out, 20 metres in. Louis approaches. Strikes it well. It's just pushed to the right of the uprights though. Port Douglas lets it bounce and it goes dead. And they'll return with the drop out themselves. So the score remains 8 points to 7, 10 minutes to go. Port Douglas lead the Cairns 40 Winks Wanderers. Certainly a battle out there. Wanderers down one at the moment, one in the sin bin. Nick Fanama. He's been absolutely strong through the middle there. Comes out the back now. Good hands there from Trey Hodge. Fends off one. Met by 4 defenders through the middle. Great leg drive there. He's picked up an extra 11 metres after contact. Fantastic work there from Trey Hodge. Go out the back now. So Benny Power there on the right edge. Cleans up for Wanderers. Lost a bit of possession. Kick comes in. They keep it in play. Derek Letcher, the fullback, returns it. Lands in a big number 8's hands. Picks up David Louis. He's got a bit of space. Little goose step. Shows and goes. He beats one. Fends off 2. Oh, he's coughed the ball up there. Might be a double knock on. No, they played advantage here. Port Douglas with the ball in hand. Come down the right edge. They flick it back on the inside. Harry Davis can't hang on to it now. Wanderers regain possession. Entertaining rugby here. The Green Machine. Holding it up. Comes back. Clearing kick there. They keep it in play. And then number 2 for Port Douglas, Geronimo Lepresti. Fortunately can't hang on there. Knocks on. Port Douglas Reef Raiders lead 8 points to 7 with 8 minutes remaining in this game. Unfortunately, he's been one of their best for Port Douglas, the number 2, Geronimo. He spills the beans there. Wanderers will be looking to get some more field position here. It's been a battle of war through the middle of the park today. Not many opportunities on the edges, but when they do, it's certainly entertaining rugby. Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers looking to dig deep in the last 8 minutes. Eight minutes remain. It's a real battle out here. Classic FNQ rugby game. Might get a penalty here, the Wanderers. Yeah, turning the scrum there, moving it off the mark from the Port Douglas boys. They'll get another chance to put it 20, 30 metres up the field. Important plays here. This final 10 minutes of the game. David Louis picks up another 10 metres. So they'll get the throw in on the line out on the halfway line. The Green Machine, what are they going to come up with? Important passage of play here. They've opted for the short line out numbers. I think Port Douglas has scrapped there and they've got it. They certainly have. Sam Burns goes out the back. Goes their little number 2 once again. He's a competitor. Geronimo Lepresti. Nick Hannum there at the back for Wanderers. Clears it. It's picked up in the middle there from Port Douglas. Cole Watson. Great return of play here from Port Douglas. They're 12 metres out now on the right edge here. They've picked up a penalty themselves. They've taken a quick tap. It's play on. And he's pinned him again for offside. He may put out a yellow card here. Could be in strife. Yep. He's yellow carded him there. Professional foul. 7 minutes remain now. They lead 8 points to 7, Port Douglas. They'll look to fine touch. Wanderers will have to dig deep here. Defence has been very, very solid all day. Just the one try from each team. Port Douglas just in front thanks to a penalty goal. 8 points to 7, about 6 minutes remains. Geronimo Lepresti with the throw in here in the line out. Port Douglas get the win, no. Like a throw wasn't down the middle by the looks. Wanderers here, goes through their coach and Trey Hodge, takes them forward, little 10-metre gain. Goes to David Louis, takes him on the left edge. Wanderers looking their forwards here to go through up the side of the field here. Bit of a power play from the boys in green. Getting some ball in hand. Looking for an opportunity here. Trey Hodge once again, physical through the middle. Wanderers just being patient. The ball in hand. Cairns Wanderers penalised for not releasing it there. Sammy Burns takes a quick tap. Might be in trouble here. Another professional foul. Probably see his second yellow card. Yep. Second yellow card here. Time out 3 minutes ago. 8 points to 7. Not long to go now. Port Douglas Reef Raiders lead 8 points to 7 against the Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers. They find touch about 5 metres out with the throw in the line out. Can Wanderers steal possession? Get up the other end of the field for an opportunity to steal this game from Port Douglas. It's been a real battle here today at Jones Park, Cairns, the home of the Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers. They win. The Reef Raiders get possession from the line out. Goes to number 8, Malfredi Ragalia. They've got a lost ball here, so Wanderers will get a last chance. Try and steal this game. No, something's happened. Port Douglas take the tap. They get a penalty. Comes out there 13 and Cole Watson. It goes short there. And they've found the line. Port Douglas Reef Raiders have sealed the game with the try in the last moments of the game. $13 points to 7 now with the kick to come. Into the last minute here. Port Douglas Reef Raiders. Weight of possession takes its toll against the Wanderers. They've been very gallant in defence today. Raiders been very patient with the ball in hand. Port Douglas boys. Conversion is successful. That'll be full time. They run out winners. 15 points to 7. Port Douglas Reef Raiders win this live local FNQ rugby game against the Cairns 40 Wink Wanderers. 15 points to 7. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is Triple S Sport. Stay tuned. We'll have a new link up for the women's game, Cairns Edge Hill LJ Hooker Cup, between the Cairns Wanderers and the Southside Crusaders. Thanks again for your support. Really appreciate it.